while responding, or you respond to the relative if it's necessary, right? And like if it's permission's needed for something, they come out and say, well, we have permission to do that. If I think it'll help Betsy, you bet it, you have it. So that's responding on a relative level. But there's also responding on an absolute level, which is on the fact that the recognition that there can't anything actually hurt Betsy. And the reason is that the only Betsy there is here. That's the thing that I call my wife. It's a wonderful thing, but whatever it is, it's not a Betsy. It's because Betsy is whatever Betsy is, whatever that word brings to me at that moment. And there's pretty much never going to be anything but love and compassion. So there will be the noticing that there's a tension in the body that comes from trauma. And then there can be a noticing simultaneously that although there's tension, which can't, I can't make it go away. It'll happen or it won't. But I don't have to run with it.
Yeah.
I can notice that there's tension. I can notice that there's concern. I can notice that in certain situations, I can notice that there's grief. So, and what you're doing there is you're responding from the non-dual level, which means that you are allowing both worlds to be seen and to be handled, if you will, or or allowed. Both worlds can be allowed simultaneously. It's because there really is no separation. So there's no, but I'm this and not that. No. In all cases, you are this and that. There's no such. People want to know, is this the way that non-duality works? And as I mentioned earlier, well, yes, it is. And well, no, it's not, because it works like this and this. It doesn't work like this instead of like that. The sheer embrace of these teachings helps inform a much healthier backdrop, which is allowing this moment to be without playing into, and Betsy's in there and she's in danger, and God Almighty, if she dies, what are the boys and I gonna do? And I just know it's gonna, I bet I should probably go home and whatever. I don't need to do anything. There are times when I don't actually need to do anything. That's the hardest thing to do, is nothing. And you just allow. And this is what we can do, is we are allowing experience to take the way that it happen the way that it does. And we can understand it from a relative view. We can simultaneously understand it from the non-dual view, from the absolute view. That's exactly the way that all of life is led that way here, with rare exception, where I might be completely caught up in an absolute experience or something, or completely caught up in a relative experience. That can happen too, but as a general rule, it's seeing both worlds at the same time and being willing to live from both worlds at the same time. And I don't ignore or throw out relativity so that I can further explore and expand non-duality. How are you going to expand, non-duality?